Sometimes some of you send in questions. I don't know why you really want me to comment on your life, but they seem to be coming in even more consistently. And by the way, if you want me to comment on your life too, all you gotta do is send that email. We'll send that WhatsApp. See, I'm still thinking about this ending. Send the WhatsApp to 876-551-5782. That's 876-551-5782. And just say it's for the crossover. Nikki Z on the crossover. And we'll get it. This one, she put her name here. I'm not going to read her name yet, just in case. She's from Mavis Bank. Where's Mavis Bank? Where's that? Upper St. Andrew? Okay. All right. So I'm staying in my marriage of 14 years because of my children. 7, 10, 14. Oh, you got pregnant the year you got married there. 14 years, 14-year-old. My husband's abusive to me. Frying pan. But anyway, consistently, emotionally, never physically, but there's really not that big of a difference. I don't believe marriage can be salvaged. Neither does a counselor I've seen. After several sessions, I told my husband I was leaving, but when my children find out, they were devastated, especially my 2 youngest. They would cry, ask me to stay with daddy, so I told my husband I would stay because of the children. I thought he would finally treat me with respect, knowing how it felt. He doesn't want to make it work at all. I feel trapped. I feel my womanness is passing by. I'm not sure I can wait more years until my children are grown up and gone. Blah, 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 blah. He's my high school sweetheart. I feel it's because he works in entertainment in New York and LA for the past 10 years. I'm here as a nurse in Jamaica. What should you do? All right, there's a couple of options. I'm not going to tell you to leave because mental health is important. And if your kid is spazzing that bad, that you might need to take a little bit more time before you separate until he's a little bit more in a better mental space. But what I will say is this: you need to take control over the person you live with, meaning not take control over him as a person, but how you communicate with him. So if you know you're at the end with this guy, right? And you know it, like from what I'm reading, you seem to know that he's no longer that guy for you. So what I'm going to say, it's not going to be easy, but it's a mental process where I feel like you would need to separate. Even though you live together, separate. You know what I mean? I mean, he's away a lot, especially if he's in entertainment. So you can always find reasons to not be in the same house, I'm assuming, because he's going to be gone a lot. And when you are in the same house, maybe there's ways for you to make the kids think you're sleeping in the same bedroom, but you're not. Maybe. I'm just saying these are things that I would personally do for a little while if my child was that effective. But during that whole process of putting on a mask that we're together, I'm going to be strategically working with the child and strategically reinforcing the fact that people can live separate and still love you, because it doesn't affect our love for you. But and however, sometimes people fall out of love. So I would spend at least some time doing that. But on the other side, I would live separate, meaning I'm not going to have emotional battles with this man anymore. I'm not gonna, let him dictate how I'm gonna live my life. I'm gonna be straight up with this guy. I'm gonna say, look, our relationship has served its time. It's served its course. And I need to now be my own person. But we got this kid together, and I'm gonna do my due diligence to be the best mom. And I hope you do the same in being the best dad. But you see, this thing between me and you, this ain't a thing no more. This ain't a thing. So right now we're working on our exit plan. Because if you stay there and y'all keep trying to rework it, he ain't gonna change. I mean, why you think he just gonna change? Because that's not gonna happen, sis. That's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. So do what you gotta do for the kid, but don't make it about the relationship. You're not over here trying to repair a relationship for the kid. You're trying to get the kid to make sure he's strong enough to understand that y'all both love him. And relationships don't always last. So when he's a little stronger, then get your exit plan, girl, because life's sweet outside. What? It is. It's sweet outside. What? Okay. Anyway. But if you got somebody good, somebody who communicates, and somebody who's willing to make an effort, and maybe there's a little spark left, maybe you two need to take some time away from all the noise and go somewhere in quiet. That's also a try. If you haven't tried that yet, I would suggest trying that too. Take away the phones, take away the noise, and see if there's any spark left.